Hi, so I was requested to do a makeup tutorial on the look that I wore to the International Beauty Show the other day, Jacob Javits Center in New York. I just did a brown sparkly gradient eye going from dark to light. Underneath I lined my eyes with the green, sort of blended it out a little bit. I did a deep matte burgundy lip. I did an orange blush. And I didn't wear this bright blue shade, but it was like similar colors anyways. It was all in the same, it was like the same tone. You don't by any means have to use the same amount of products that I use. I'm just very meticulous and particular, especially since, I mean, I have a lot of stuff to makeup artists. I have palettes, I have things galore, so I tend to use more than is, I think it's necessary, but it's not really necessary, you know? So, for instance, for the eyes, honestly, if you just have like a dark brown, a mid-tone brown, and a nice highlight color, and then I always like to put, not always, but in this case, put white right at the highest, tippiest, toppest point of my brow, just to give me a nice gradient, and also make it look like I have a brow bone, because it's not prominent at all. That's all you need. In terms of brushes, probably like 3 the most, a flat shader, 2 pat on the color, and then 2 like a blending brush and a crease brush, and that's about it. The only 2 products you're probably gonna really need if you want to recreate this exactly are Urban Decay's Diamond Dog and Sephora Collection Pencil in Fairy Tale. I don't know if the name is coming up. There we go. Fairy Tale. Reason being, this is where I got this sparkle in the sparkly eye. Take a look here. Do you see it's really just super sparkly. The liner has a little bit of it going on, but particularly Diamond Dog. Now this is not glitter. It doesn't feel grainy or anything like that. So if you don't have that eyeshadow, your options would be to use glitter or to use something like Makeup Forever's Diamond Powder, which is a similar sort of concept. It's not a glitter, it's a mineral powder that just shines bright like a diamond. Glitter will be a little tricky. It's not going to give the same effect, but you're still going to get a sparkle, so it's no big deal. Okay, now that I am done prattling, you can watch the video. These are some of the brushes I'm going to be using. Honestly, the first 2, they were just new and I was excited to use them. I don't even think I ended up using all 4. I'm taking my Smashbox Full Exposure palette and I'm using these 3 colors. A creamy highlighter color, a mid-tone, which I'm using now, and a dark brown. Now I'm taking the highlight color and just blending it with the mid-tone. And then I'm going to take the darker shade and then just start to carve out my crease. Now I'm taking my Sephora Pantone Universe palette. I'll be using the darkest sort of black brown color to define the crease, and then the other color I showed you is a sparkly brown that I'm going to be placing on the lid. So I switched to a smaller brush. This is Louis Young 38B, and I'm just again defining my crease. I like to use small tools because I have small eyes, you know. So that's what that looks like. Then I'm just going to take the big fluffy brush and just blend everything together. That's just a bit of white eyeshadow on the small Morphe brush, and I'm just placing it on the highest point of my brow bone just to give it a little bit better gradient. Then there goes that sparkly dark brown color, just taking a flat shader brush and patting that all over the lid. Back into the Full Exposure palette, I'm taking that sparkly, I guess plummy sort of color and patting that on the lids, and I'm taking Diamond Dog and patting it over that, all with my finger because I just want high impact sparkle. This is Bare Minerals Lasting Line in Absolute Black. I'm using it because it's really smudgy, so I'm tight lining first, and then I'm going to take it and put it on the lash line, and then I'm going to smudge it out with the other side that has like a cool little smudger tool attached to it. Then I'm taking Sephora Collection eye pencil in number 21 Fairy Tale, and I'm going to run that in my waterline. Then I'm taking this green from a Wet n Wild palette that I have and just blending out the green so the line isn't so harsh. I'm taking Lancome Sills Booster XL to prime and prep my lashes. I didn't want to do false lashes, so I really just loaded up on mascara. So I'm starting with this to help build the volume. Then I'm going to switch over to Benefit They're Real. Now, when you use this mascara, you have to make sure you do that to the bristle and get all the excess mascara off the top. So then you can then turn it vertical like this and individually coat the lashes and get extra volume, particularly at the root. Then I'm going to use Lancome Grandiose over the top. And then like magic, my foundation and contour is on. I'm going to do my blush. I'm using Sephora Collection, Colourpop and NARS Taj Mahal. Starting with NARS Taj Mahal with a dual fiber brush, I'm just going to build it up slowly. And now I'm adding Colourpop on the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm going to highlight with Becca Opal. Tops of the cheekbones, center of the face, that sort of thing. You know the deal already. I'm using Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in Vampira. I had a lip balm underneath because liquid lipsticks can be very drying. And I'm using a thin layer. This is especially important if you're not using a lip liner like me, just so I can get my lines right, and then I will start to build the color after. And then I'm just going to finish off with Makeup Forever's Mist and Fix. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!